News 24 hours a day, 7 days per week, with a fresh approach. www.999wefm.com. WeFM News, online, on demand.
Good afternoon and welcome to WEFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited.
We got stoves, cook it, fry it, bake it, stew it, poach it, eat it, drink it, slurp it. At Quartz, you can get it. We got fridges, slurp it, chill it, freeze it, store it, crisp it, pack it, and stack it. At Quartz, you can get it. Wash or dryer it, wash it, fluff it, spin it, dry it, clean it, fold it, wear it, assort it, and soak it. Rinse it, load it. SDA gon' make you blend it, crush it, toast it. At Quartz, you can get it.
It's the appliance event happening now, only at Quartz, bringing value home.
Welcome back to WEFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited. I am your presenter, Rajiv Providence. First, on the local scene, 18-year-old Cole Oliver, who was wanted by the police in connection with a series of criminal offenses, is currently in custody. Oliver appeared at the Serious Offences Court on Monday, June 26, 2023, after he was charged with burglary, wounding, discharge of a firearm, and possession of a firearm without a license issued under the Firearms Act. Oliver pled not guilty and was granted $1,200 bail with one surety. He was ordered not to contact the virtual complainant and to report to the Kettles police station between 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. every Monday and Thursday. The police in their official release urged the public to continue to support the police in their quest to make St. Vincent and the Grenadines the land of the blessed. Heritage Square this Friday will come alive with carnival activity at lunchtime. This was announced by Orlando Bomani Charles during a Carnival Development Corporation CDC press conference on Tuesday. Mr. Charles said that an invitation had been extended to the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Calypso Association to send their most humorous artists to participate.
This coming Friday, we will make the space available for a lunchtime, noon activity, daytime activity, where we'll be inviting the Calypso Association to send along some of the humorous Calypsonians, those who may not have made it to the semifinals, but were very entertaining in the tent experience. We create an opportunity for them there to come and let us hear at least a couple more times some of these compositions that were very popular in the tent.
According to Mr. Charles, on Saturday at the same time, the Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force Band will also perform at Heritage Square. Still on the local scene, Janicia Hazel, a 23-year-old assistant accountant of Paget Farm, Beckway, was arrested and charged with the offense of theft. Hazel is accused of stealing $36,639.80 in cash between May 2022 and June 2023, the property of Sunnyside Up Inc., Beckway. Hazel appeared at the Serious Offense Court on June 27, 2023, and pled not guilty. Composite bail of $60,000 was granted with one surety. She was ordered to surrender all travel documents, and stop notices were issued at all ports of entrance and exit. She is to report at the Paget Farm Police Station every Friday between 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. The matter was adjourned and transferred to the Beckway Magistrate Court on August 11, 2023. On to news in the region. Guyana continues to focus on the building of affordable homes as the Ministry of Housing and Water's Central Housing and Planning Authority will undertake the construction of 70 core homes for low-income families in Region 4. According to the Department of Public Information, the ministry is inviting bids from eligible bidders to carry out the project, which entails the construction of 20 by 20 feet, 2-bedroom concrete units. The Call Homes initiative falls under the US $28 million Adequate Housing and Urban Accessibility Program, funded by the Inter-American Bank, the IDB. A total of 250 low-income families are set to benefit from the program. Each unit costs about 4 million Guyanese dollars, and the beneficiaries are only required to contribute a sum of 100,000 Guyanese dollars towards the cost of the home. They also receive a 5-year termite treatment certificate and electrical certificate for the building, valid for 10 years. 2 men were injured during separate shooting incidents in Grenada over the weekend. The Royal Grenada Police Force confirmed a shooting incident on Sunday at Crochet St. Andrew, which resulted in 1 man sustaining injuries. Another man is in police custody assisting with the investigation into the matter. In an unrelated incident on Sunday, officers proceeded to the La Colombe St. David following reports of gunshots being fired. Preliminary information revealed that there was an altercation between 3 men when one of the men drew an object resembling a gun and threatened to shoot. This was followed by the sound of a loud explosion, and one of the other 2 men was struck and sustained minor injuries. Villagers intervened, and the assailant fled the scene. He was later apprehended and found to have several injuries to his body. He was taken for medical attention and later admitted as a patient at Mount Gay Hospital. Police investigations into both matters continue. On the international scene, France is bracing for further protests after police shot dead a teenager, an incident which French President Emmanuel Macron has said moved the entire nation. Clashes broke out between demonstrators and police overnight after an officer killed a 17-year-old in Paris suburb Nanterre. The teenager, identified as Niall M., allegedly failed to comply with a police order to stop his car on Tuesday. He was driving a rental car when police pulled him over for breaking several road rules, prosecutors said. A video circulating on social media, authenticated by French news agency AFP, shows 2 police officers trying to stop the vehicle, with one pointing his weapon at the driver through the window and firing at close range when he apparently continues to drive. The car moved a few meters before crashing. Finally, in sports, bowler Issy Wong has been recalled to England squad for the T20 leg of the Women's Ashes, but there is no place for batter Tammy Beaumont. Beaumont scored 208, the highest score for England by a woman, in the defeat in the Test earlier this week, but has not played a T20 since January 2022. Wong, 21, was left out of England's T20 World Cup squad earlier this year and was not picked for the Test. The first T20 is on Saturday, with Australia leading the series 4-0. England must win 5 of the remaining 6 games. 3 one-day internationals follow the 3 T20s to regain the Ashes from Australia. This has been WEFM's Midday News. I have been your presenter, Rajiv Providence. Join us again at 3 p.m. for WEFM's 3 p.m. News. WEFM's Midday News is brought to you with a kind compliment of Court St. Vincent Limited.
Wait and see, wait and see, wait and see, wait and see. Whenever we touching the vacancy, we just climb over the gate and see.
Boom! It's carnival time at Courts Ready Cash. So visit your nearest Courts Ready Cash for instant carnival prizes, tickets, and much more with your loan of $2,000 or over. Come home to Courts Ready Cash this carnival season and enjoy flexible payment terms, hassle-free service, and fast approval. All you need is your ID, proof of address, payslip, your job letter, and 2 references. Simple as that. Follow Ready Cash on Facebook and Instagram for your updates and in our in-store carnival parties and our carnival workout sessions.